Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Good morning. Good morning. Morning, Corey, Chris, Shadow. I am Wally. Good morning, everybody. Get some more to show up here. I did not have my stream scheduled. Forgot that. So my apologies. But it's going to be an interesting one. And we have NFP on Wednesday and CPI on Friday. So that small little government shutdown kind of rearranged some stuff. And so we'll see. So that means I'm not going to trade tomorrow and I'm not going to trade Thursday. We'll see how the rest of the week goes. If it's going to be in an expectation, a consolidation, we'll see what it looks like. So let's hop over here to the weekly chart, being that today is Monday. Right quick. And you can see last week's range. Long wick down, long wick up, smaller body. How we closed last week, we actually left this little volume balance here. And we wicked right down through this weekly fair value gap here that we still haven't closed through. And now we have the long wick right here, like I said. But for now, we're still inside last week's range. Just kind of, we're going to have to kind of wait and see what the week wants to do here. If we look at the daily chart, we took all that sell side that I was mentioning, and with that, we actually, we have this fair value gap. Now, the reason why the fair value gap is as big as it is here is because you have a volume imbalance, so you have to include the volume imbalance. All right, so we have, it would look like this without a volume imbalance there. It would look like that, but like I said, we got this big volume imbalance here, so you got to include it. So we're looking like that, and we came down into this wick here, all right, pulled back up on Friday into here, but what we did, got really pretty much rebalanced that, but we didn't get up into that volume imbalance part. And then overnight today, or since we've opened, basically we pulled up higher into the midpoint here. So overall, I'm looking to see if this week, if we'll continue down through this swing low here and into more bit of some sell side liquidity. But it's only Monday, so we'll see what we do. And so far, we've taken Friday's high. So if we, and it might not expand down today either, because like I said, we have NFP Wednesday, and CPI Friday. So what we could see, obviously it's Monday, so you should have it open and it work a high somewhere, and then throughout the week, if it's going to be bearish, continue down. So we'll see. We'll see what we look like here. On the 4 hour, we have ran down, pulled back up. We have a couple 4 hour fair value gaps in this leg up. So that's what I'm going to see if we are going to come back through them, or like I say, today we might go up first and then come back through them, which we still have some imbalances above. And we still have that our fair value gap here, and we have that weekly volume imbalance above too. So we'll see if we're going to move up and then the rest of the week come down. And right now, what I'm going to be watching for is this 4 hour fair value gap right here, and you'll see I have a 1 hour one marked as well. So if we get through this lower, then then I'll look for us to keep going down. Let me go to the 15-minute. We have our London range here. I'm looking at for buy side liquidity, which is Friday's high, right in that area, and London high. That's where I'm looking at buy side liquidity. For now, I'm just looking at sell side, this single point down here. We did have a inversion inside this little leg here where we're coming down now. So we'll see if we keep coming down past this 25,000 area. That's kind of where I'm looking at right now. Or if we're going to open and run up and take, where I have this buy side liquidity at the moment. which is kind of what I'm looking at for the morning here. And let's see. Now we're open, so let's check for an opening range gap. Just going to be there. We opened there, so we have opening range gap down of about, oops, wrong one. Of about, let's freeze this. 057. Yeah, so about 80 points. And being that we're opening and going straight down, we'll see if we do want to turn around and see how we left these relative equal highs right up here. We went into this little fair value gap here, but we left these relative equal highs right there, shooting down. I'll be curious to see right in this area if we're going to sweep this and come back up and try to go to that buy side, or if we're just going to keep heading down. Because ultimately, I think we are going to continue. I think we are going to try to, to work our way down and through this 24,154 swing low right here. Like, ultimately, that's what I think we're going to do. Doesn't mean it'll be today, but I think that's the ultimate destination. Morning. Greasy, David, Enrico, Benton, John, Max, Will. How's everybody doing? Did y'all have a good weekend? So we did win state. So we are state champs for our basketball team. Our varsity and JV team both won state. So now at the end of February, we go to regionals where we're going to play where multiple states are there. There will be like Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, a bunch of other states. And then in March, we'll go to nationals. So it's exciting. It was good. Yeah. Sub-freezing temperatures last week. Man, yeah. We've been having such up and down. Like, we'll have some nights in the 30s, and the next day we're at 70. It's like, oh, my God. And y'all know I got sick, so it was like, that has not been helping me. Thank you. Yeah. It's fun. It's amazing. We went through a little adversity, though. The very first game, my son got hurt. He pulled his hip flexor, so he was really limited the rest of the time. But, we have a pretty good team, so it definitely helped. They made up for it for sure. Oh, man, Benton. I know. I'm seeing other people are getting sick now, too. It sucks. I didn't feel fully recovered until, like, Wednesday evening. Last Wednesday, I started feeling, and then I woke up Thursday. I was like, all right, now I feel good. All right, this fair value gap right here. This is where I'm really watching to see if we're going to invert this. If we invert this, then I think we're just going to head up to this 220 area. Let me go to the 1 hour because we do have, I marked this one because we do have kind of opposing higher time frame fair value gaps, because on this drop down, we left this 1 hour fair value gap, and then we did use it here. We rebalanced it, and then with our open, we shot down. So it's like, all right, let's see which side we're going to come out of here. We don't have news today, but like I said, we have NFP Wednesday. It's weird to say that. And then CPI on Friday. It's weird to say, too. let's see here. I need to update my flyer right now. If y'all haven't seen 80% off for Apex with some slightly cheaper PA fees. So if you're going to get PAs, that's a good time. It goes $95 for the more expensive PAs. So as y'all see, I need some new ones. Still can't believe that. Such a great week last week I had in my live account, but not for my PAs. Morning, AO. Let's see. And with NFP being Wednesday, I mean, today and tomorrow might not be too much. So you definitely don't want to get caught up in thinking that, you know, all this volatility that we've had lately, where we've had these big runs, when you have news in 2 days like NFP and then another CPI, I don't think we're going to expand very much this week. I just don't think we will. So, and that's where a lot of traders get, I see, you know, they start seeing, oh, the volatility's back, and then looking for big, huge home runs, and then not realizing the news we have this week may not, you know, have those big, huge market expansions. It could, but I wouldn't expect it until Wednesday and Friday. And even then, after Wednesday, it could be waiting for Friday. All right, so we did invert this big jump down. Took that sell side, traded into these imbalances. And I want to see it take, like if it keeps going with some conviction, because again, we have this 1 hour fair value gap right here. I still think we'll get up into this 220 if we can close up here with some conviction. And it's like, so like, the one person, if y'all are in the Discord, you know, he's been going in there trying to give his like opinion for the week. Like he's trying to, I guess, figure out what the market's going to do for the entire week, which is fine. I really don't like to do that much, because when I try to project out for the week, the thing is the way I trade, y'all know, like it's a very small block in the morning. So if I think that we're going down for the week and we're looking bearish, I mean, I might take a long every single day. So I like to look and have a bias, like an overall bias. But that's what y'all know. I've always talked about that. I have my overall bias, my daily bias, and I have my trade bias. So it's, and then I like to anticipate based on what I'm reading. So also, like, I wanted to see, because I had these relative equal highs here marked, and when I was saying I want to see it continue up with conviction, because what I don't want is it to have left this here, come down, pull up just to run these equal highs here, and then continue down. So I need to really, I wanted to show me that it's going to go up if I go up. And then if you take this, let's see. If I take this dealing range right here, basically this high and this low that we just took out there, we have equilibrium right here. So we took out that low, and here's the midpoint here. So we'll see if we can expand up into a premium before continuing down. But then on the zoomed out scale, we could take here and look at this low. And then you have equilibrium right here at about 793. If price would to continue below this low, that's what I'd be looking at, it to pull back into this area. And of course we have some imbalance in there. So just kind of looking to see if it wants to show its hand a little bit today. But like I said, I'm being a little cautious with NFP and CPI week. Looking at this, fair value gap right here. Because now I do believe we're going to continue up to that 220 area. Because we are trading through this 1 hour fair value gap, rebalancing it. Traded up through the opening range gap. And that was the most obvious area up here for me this morning, was that previous day high, Friday high and London high. All right. We're inside this fair value gap now, so. But we bounced right off the midpoint of the London range. So we'll see if this holds here. Last week, we're at the midpoint of last week's range as well. Kind of a crucial area here. I think we still go up, though. All right, I'm going long. Okay, my copier's doing it again. I'm done with I'm done with this copier. I did everything. I checked everything today. Let's see here. Yeah, it's so annoying. Still rejecting here right now. I might close this so I can get out and get it copied over. Maybe. Oh, never mind. It's got some pending orders in there for my PA accounts. It's doing what it did to me before. So it's being very not good. Tightening up my stop here because I'm distracted with my copier. My copier issues. Man, I'm just here. I'm moving to break even. I want to close this because I already know what's going to happen. It's going to fill me in the opposite direction when it closes, just like it has been. But I guess I'll leave it and let my live account get this trade. Oh, I wanted to go up here. I did not mean to do that. I don't know what I just did, actually. I don't know what happened just now. But I just lost. Yeah, and this copier has me so distracted. So, oops. Yeah, shoot. Am I filled? No. Okay, so the market spiked down. I think I added in, and it knocked me out. Yeah, and it took me out for a big old loss. That's what happened. Let me see if... Okay, now I got filled. Yeah. That spike knocked me out too. But man, I have these... This copier is like... I'm done with the copier. That affordable indicators copier. Like, I'm done with it. The Apex copier is fine. This affordable indicators one is doing the same thing that it did to me. And actually, I didn't even want to get back in, but a little bit of a mess going on right now. But I'm going to hold this to see if it gets up to my target where I was looking for it to go. Hopefully, we don't get another spike again. Because I was up really nice in my live, and I guess I added in, and it shot down and took me out. It didn't like that I added in. Hit midnight opening price. Let's see if we can keep going. I don't see why it should stop, but never know. Ooh. Yeah, this isn't going to be good. Man, this copier, this is driving me crazy. Yeah. That's not good. Bounced right off the midnight opening price. Yeah, I am done with this copier. I'm done with it. What a terrible day. See, and again, had I just gotten my initial entry, I would have I probably would have been break even because I was going to move to break even. But yeah, I probably would have been a break even with that spike down, and that would have been it for me. But instead, again, I'm having a terrible day. Dang. Oh well, that's what happens. That's what happens with technical crap. So I don't know. I checked everything today, and everything was fine with this copier. I tested it after I supposedly fixed it Friday, or no, when was it? The day that I blew up all my accounts. And yeah, same exact thing happened today. Same exact thing. Entered the trade. It did not fill any of my PAs. When it knocked me out, it filled it the opposite direction. Yeah, I am done with the affordable indicators copier. That didn't work for me, Chris. I did everything, and it was working Thursday, or the day that I tested it. So, not for me. I'm done. So, I hate that because I really liked the copier when it was working. But I can't. All it takes is one bad mistake, and it can cost you so much money. Like I say, all those accounts last week, had I gotten my trade Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, like I did on my live account, I would have been requesting a payout of probably 30 grand. So it's cost me, instead of 30 grand in my pocket with my payouts, it's going to cost me probably $1,000 to get all my PAs back. So instead of putting 30K in my pocket, it's taken $1,000 out of my pocket. And then, of course, I just screwed up on my live account here today. That's a big loss. I lost like $3 grand on my live account there. So, oh well. It's the way it happens sometimes. It's the way it goes. So now I got to wait until Wednesday, because I'm not trading tomorrow. Can't risk it. Rejected right at this fair value gap, right at the midnight opening. It couldn't make it up there. So, it is what it is. Sucks. Man, I hate that. I hate when bad things happen and you're not trading bad. Like, you're trading good. Like, I've been trading so good this year, January and February. My live account is the only thing I have to show for it. So, oh well. All good. All good. Not really, but all good. Ah. All right. Well, I'm going to shut it down because there's nothing left for me to do after today. And, yeah, there's no point of sitting here anymore and thinking about it. So that's what I have to do is just have to walk away, come back Wednesday, and, hopefully, I just can't use the affordable indicators copier. I just can't, because it was fixed. Now it's not fixed, and just can't do it. Can't risk it. So, gotta take the Just got to trade in the Apex Copier. Go back to Apex Copier. I can still use the dashboard for the affordable indicators, but that's like how I used to. So that's literally the only thing I'm going to use it for, is just showing the dashboard. But, man, that sucks. Oh, well. Still got a long year ahead, so that's the good thing. All right, y'all. Excuse me. I'm going to head off, jump off here. So, again, I won't be here tomorrow. I'll be back Wednesday. And, you know, if you're still trading, if you didn't get any of that long and you're looking for anything else, just be patient. And remember, NFP Wednesday. So, be patient. All right, y'all. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day. And as always, trade well. I'll see y'all later.